Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, love and light. It's very important that you stay even keeled, in alignment, well balanced, and that when you have situations or scenarios, whatever life may throw at you, present itself in a form or a fashion that could create any type of dismay or anxiety or maybe negative thoughts come your way, that you recognize that they may not be yours, that they may be projections that could be sent to you from either outside negative energies looking to submiss or dissuade you from your journey, or it could be from energies that you're very familiar with that don't understand where their disconnect lays with you because your vibration has risen above theirs. And even though you may still entertain the energies that have not yet risen to the level that you are, you need to see those energies for what they actually are. So if someone or something, right, is presenting a situation to you, or is reacting negatively or hurtfully, if you will, regarding anything that you may be doing, saying, or presenting within your immediate environment, like things that you've worked hard to achieve, maybe a goal, maybe an intention, whatever it is that you put positive forward motion into. And that other energy may not really resonate with the direction that you may be in, and may try to throw scenarios your way to get you to walk backwards, descend, if you will, so that they feel more empowered or more in alliance with you. But that's not your journey. That's not even your path. We're never supposed to regress to go backwards in order to wait for another energy to catch up, or to even entertain a lower energy that doesn't seem to have the same mindset that maybe you are currently possessing. Maybe once you did, but you elevated past that. And that could be anything. It could be how you think about a situation, how you tackle an endeavor, whether or not, you put procrastination or stagnancy into a situation because on one level or another, you may feel that there's time, or it's not that important, or that there's not a lot of worth. But what you're missing is that every opportunity that comes to you is an opportunity to grow, to advance, and to be a better version of you. And you can't do that if you walk backwards to wait for another energy to catch up. Or if you allow a suppressive energy, regardless of what energy that may be, whether it's someone telling you what you're allowed to do, how you could live, or putting threats inside of your movement to hurt you, or at least attempt to hurt you with, and it could be anything from the highest of high positions within the world, or it could be the lowest of low positions, meaning that it could be someone of prestige, someone of caliber that could be doing this negative debauchery things, and or it could be someone that you don't even know that may have received some type of animosity or negative feeling toward the direction in which you're going because of their lack in them somewhere. They're offsetting it onto, you might be moving too fast, or you might be more powerful than what you know, And in order to keep you from realizing what your true potential is, you know, to try to knock you down through sending projections. There's a multitude of ways that negative energies can be presented or seeded or even projected toward you. But when you realize that you already hold the tools and the keys and the passcodes that you need in order to keep moving forward, that you're not leaving anybody or anything behind. You're showing through your effort and your determination and motivation to succeed, to climb the ladder, to go as high as you possibly can, to embrace and cultivate your higher consciousness, bringing you that much closer to the divine, to being able to really see and comprehend what is coming your way or what is actually already there. And you have the ability through your free will to choose the path that's best suited for you without feeling any type of guilt or remorse or, that you left anybody behind, because everybody has the ability to do exactly what you've been doing, digging down, looking in, taking the faith that you need from your divine spirit team and putting life and motion into the movements that will bring you into your highest timeline. And whether or not those other energies realize in time or not, you can't really force them. You can't really wish for them. You can't really hope for them to be able to see their inner light and move within positive forward motion, because that's an individual thing that everybody has to come to on their own time, in their own space. There could very well be lessons that they refuse to learn that keeps them in the position that they're in, but you learned those lessons and you went forward. So pat yourself on the back. Don't kick yourself down, because you elevating is what's meant for you. And the other energy has choices, but only they could make. So you can't help them form or make or honor a choice. They need to come to it all on their own. And then you'll see that forward motion will soon follow for them. And they just might figure it all out almost overnight. And next thing you know, that energy you thought that you had to walk backward for is now right alongside of you, providing balance and harmony within your relationship, within their relationship, within the relationship that they carry, in the demeanor, their character, and their poise with every movement that is made. So if it's something way out of your hands that is sending you the projections, send healing energy. And you don't need to know where those projections are coming from. What you need to know is that if you feel or sense, or if this resonates, and you know that that's not where your direction is going, because your movement is intentional and it's positive and it's pure and it's looking toward honoring all the lessons that you've learned and providing the value into each potential situation, encounter, or road that your forward motion will bring you to. But you don't know what that road is yet. So when you've gone through these situations, it's to your benefit so that you could gather more tools for your bag, so that you could be better equipped to stay in a very high vibrational mindset while dealing with the toxins, if you will, that may be thrown at you, or, rolled into your path, or just fell from the sky. But they're not there to hurt you, and they won't unless you let them. So when you recognize it and you see it and you let it pass on by, then it's not that you're giving it to someone else. Like, although you could, offer that energy, healing, and you could redirect it to the solar skies and let it reside, in with the creator, so that the creator, can provide more fullness, more wholeness, and give that other energy an opportunity to remember the divinity that lives within. But if they gave it away, then it's going to be a very long, hard journey. But you'll know, because you'll be able to sense. So if that energy that is looming around you, hoping to keep you, looking over your shoulder, making sure that they're not too far out of sight, or, waiting for them, or no, never, but walking backwards, then that could put you in a very pivotal position where you could add more detriment to your path than what you should have, by believing that everyone holds the ability to choose, and by not choosing for another, but allowing the other to choose, to learn, to grow, and navigate, and being a loving position where, when they realize what they've been doing to hold themselves back, will give them a bright star, if you will, or a shining light to look to gain the glorious momentum that you're leaving by walking your journey. So think of it as a whole bunch of little floor lights. And each step that you take, you leave you with your intent that the road that others travel be lit and bright when they walk the path of right. And that could very well be because you started the journey by believing in you. So stay balanced and stay aligned, and stay forward moving. And don't let other energy trip you up, slow you down, or mess with your mindset. You know what you've chosen, and you've been making lots of moves towards what it is that you're looking to bring into your future. Don't give up now. Don't walk backward now. Be the light that shines bright, that opens the path, that others can follow, knowing that there's divinity, positive and pure. When you seek your higher consciousness and trust in your intuition and listen to your spirit team and embrace that everything that the present moment has to offer, because the best way to create our future is to live vibrantly in the present moment and allow the ebb and the flow not only to propel you, right, and give you clear sails, but also to give others an opportunity to make the same choice, to choose them, to choose living life, loving, being, and pivoting into solution-based situations that benefit not only one, but benefit everyone. I know that this is something that sounds a little bit tricky right now because of all the energy that's dancing around within the cosmos, because of the planets and the sun and the moon and everybody lining up, and it is a very powerful time, and it is extremely unfamiliar because I don't know, I have not yet met one person that could tell me in today's day and age that they've experienced this shift, because nobody that I know has. And this is brand new, and it's an opportunity for everybody to harness the energy and to move into a positive direction with clarity, surety, wisdom, knowledge, and your inner divinity shining bright while receiving enlightenment from your spirit team, from the divine, lighting up your journey, lighting up your path as you walk into unknown territory. But you're never alone, so don't feel that you are, because whether you stand in the 3D by yourself or not, you're surrounded by an army of essences that love you and are encouraging you, that are telling you in their own way, a way that you'll be able to see, to understand, to resonate, to be a part of, right? The glorious journey that living life offers when we embrace it with positivity, love, and light. And personal growth, spiritual development, and elevations that lift us to heights that we never thought were possible. But in today's world, with the alignment, the balance, the knowledge that we've gained, we have filled in most, if not all, of the hidden pieces. And we now have a better read on the map that we once created and how to get from where we are to where we need to be in order to see that creation flourish in 3D. My lovely collective, you are never alone, and I am always sending positive energy. And I can tell you that when you don't give up, when you continue to go forward, even when obstacles like boulders are dropped, rolled, or placed in your path, you have the power to move them, to raise them, to tunnel through them, and create an opening that other energy can follow. So typically I don't move anything, I break through it. I don't tear it down completely. I just poke holes in it, enough holes that the light can shine through. And then the light will enter the dwelling that was once concealed, regardless of what dwelling you can think of right now, whether it be your mind, your heart, your vision, whatever, like your third eye. But break through it and leave the structure intact, but create an opening so that there's free flow everywhere for everyone, no matter where you go, or, anyone goes, actually, when it's all positive and pure. I need to keep saying that, because when you have bad intentions, when you have dark-seated direction being projected toward you and you choose to follow it, then that's going to lead you down a path that will never really be a free path. It'll never, ever really be an elevated path, because you'll be tethered to the dark, dense entities that want to see you fail. So don't tether yourself there. break free and realize that you are sovereign and that you hold your keys, and then unlock your doors to be certain that you have the ability to achieve what it is that you're cultivating in the present moment to enhance your future destiny. I do this all the time. So if you see a hole popped in the middle of a structure, it was me, and it's safe for you to go because my energy is there, and you'll feel invited, and you'll feel loved, and you'll feel welcomed and uplifted. All you need to do is believe what I see in you. My lovely collective, we are always together, interconnected and united. So don't ever worry if you're fearing, which is low energy, that maybe you're leaving someone or something behind, because you're not. You're not at all. Maybe it's your position to be the demolition crew too. Maybe you're going to pop holes in structures and in foundations that were meant to hide, to keep you from, because they knew that once you received the enlightenment, that you could never be controlled again, that your free spirit will certainly soar to your higher consciousness and open every door. Love and light, laughter and fun. For you and I, we are all one. I love you just as much as I love me, and the earth and everything that conscious has for us.